Yeah. So today is Friday, February 11th, 2022 at 11:18 a.m. in the morning. So what I was trying to say in the previous small video was that the 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 Wi-Fi, the motel Wi-Fi is saying that basically it's saying that the Wi-Fi is not in range at the moment. I woke up and it was like that. So this video can't be too long because I don't know if or when it will come back, if it'll come back later on or if it'll come back another time. So I'm using my phone data, in which let's see, today's the 11th. So yeah, I did not use my phone data really for 8 days. I didn't need to because I had all the Wi-Fi, but I have to stretch and limit my phone data in case I would end up back on the streets by next Friday. So in case I would end up back on the streets by next Friday. So yeah, I have to use my phone data for an indefinite amount of time. But I don't know if I get on my computer, my laptop, I don't know if the Wi-Fi will show up there, but if not, then oh well. But so let's see. I was able to sleep pretty good last night because I brushed my teeth with the salt water with baking soda and stuff like that, and it helped. It was after I brushed my teeth, and then after like 30 minutes, the abscess, it went all the way down like it had normally been for the past couple of weeks. So now I don't even feel the abscess. So yesterday after I ate and then I brushed my teeth, it looked like it was swollen and looked like as if it was like it looked like as if it was bleeding inside, not outside of the abscess, but now it's flat like it had been. So I got some leftover pizza to eat for the next couple of days, like today and tomorrow, and then Sunday I'll eat the leftover chicken bites, and I'll probably have that with some macaroni, the little packaged macaroni and cheese, and some vegetables, like I guess the canned vegetables. So I'm scared of having to end up back on the streets um by next Friday. I'm hoping I won't. But I'm trying whatever I could. But I know with anything creative or artwork, unless you're sold out and popular, and fake, if you're one of the real ones and all your work is authentic and not controlled by corporate elite, it's pretty much a struggle to survive trying to get crumbs for your own authentic work. Sometimes you get nothing. And, people basically judge you for your outer appearance or judge you for who you are um, in order to decide whether or not they want to be helpful or supportive. It's a sad reality that people will judge you by the color of your skin, the way, your texture of your hair, your physical appearance, your race, your age, how fat or skinny you are, um, your so-called reputation that's a lot of the times false. So, now, I mean, I realized that I have less than a dollar. I'm sorry, a little bit over a dollar in coins and not enough money for laundry. But, the money that I have today, it won't cover fully everything, but it will cover the majority of it will cover the majority of you know the stay here, and then the rest of the money I'll be getting by next week, and hardly have enough, you know I hardly have enough to, get the money to get out of here and then get to my storage unit, and you know and then go back on the streets. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm really scared about that. So I've been trying to do whatever work I could. I'm trying to reach, anybody. But it's understandable that other targeted individuals, if they're struggling and strapped for cash themselves. But, Christians who are not targeted, I try to reach out and try to show them my writings or whatever, and the writing community. And it's like a lot of the times I get ignored. So I know that professed targeted individuals, a lot of us are hypersensitive in different areas, and it's never my intention to perp anybody. It's never in my heart to perp anybody, and I had never been paid off, never been initiated, never joined them. Sorry, my nose is dry and itchy. But it's like somebody told me that that me saying thank you for your support, or thank you so much, or thank you for your help, or whatever. She said that the people on Facebook that were supposedly TIs, that they would desensitize and perp her with that. And I told her that, it wasn't my intention to do that. She said, "Well, I know you're not doing it," but she said that they do that, because it's like, well, I, I, she was on my other. I remember her from my other account in 2020, and me and her, we didn't talk that much, but I had an extensive conversation with her today, and she said they did the same thing to her, that they lied and said that she was faking a perp and turned everybody against her. And that's how they're dividing targeting individuals. That, that I've had it happen to me. The regular perps brag and laugh and lie and say that you're a perp or that you're a fake target, when you're actually one of the more heavily targeted ones. And so when you're more heavily targeted, and so some professed targeted individuals, if they feel afraid that if they falsely assume or suspect that you're perping them when you're not trying to and it's not your intent, then you know Sometimes they'll keep quiet about it and don't say anything until months later or a long time. They'll throw that in your face. Or other times they'll just straight cut off all contact with you and make you question what you did or said wrong. And if they felt like, oh, you perked me when you said this, or you perked me when you did this, or whatever. But but I feel like it's a certified perk thing to do. If I told you several times about how the narcissistic perps make me feel about the driving thing, and then you go on to also feel like you don't want me driving over the car, and but then you cowardly with telling me why you don't want me to drive or why you don't want me with the car, and then you get vicious and hostile with me. So, but it's like God knows that I never turned into a perp, and He knows that I never took any bribes or deals or whatever. And there's nobody instructing me or telling me to do this harmful or that harmful to anybody. I'm just by myself, really don't communicate with anybody. I stay locked up in here all day. And so, trying to get my writings out there, my short stories and stuff, trying to get it out there as a way hoping that I can survive. But, you know, I'm trying to gain more exposure out there, but at the same time, I don't, I'm not trying to sell my soul or become huge or famous or anything like that. I'm just trying whatever, I guess, side hustle, trying to make us, just trying to live or, trying to do some work in exchange for a little bit help to live day to day. So, if somebody who never came across me before and they see a short story that I wrote and they decide that they like it, that's authentic and genuine. It's not fake. So, um, yeah, well, other than the pizza, yesterday I felt too scared, felt afraid that I have too much fat in my diet. Yesterday, I questioned that because I had, what did I have? I had those canned sweet potatoes with the little cup of pears, and then the cup canned sweet potatoes and the cup of pears I had, and I had 2 spoonfuls of coconut oil. And then later on, I had, 2 slices of pizza, 4 of the boneless chicken, and a lava cake. And that was all I ate yesterday. Um, but today I have not eaten anything yet. But I'm gonna eat the pizza first since what time is it? It's 11:32. I'm gonna have the pizza. I'm gonna save the lava cake. The other lava cake, I'm gonna save it to like next Thursday to eat. And but today I guess I don't know if I have another can of sweet potatoes or if I have some mashed potatoes and vegetables later on. But I'm feeling less weak right now. I'm feeling back to normal. But something about that the pink Himalayan salt, me brushing my teeth with that, like last night I felt scared. I was hoping I didn't swallow any. I think I may have swallowed just a little bit by accident, but I slept from about 1 o'clock last night until about 10 o'clock this morning. My I mean, my sleep was somewhat spotty, but I got a lot of sleep, and I forgot totally what any of my dreams were. I forgot what my dreams were, but it's all right though. But I'm feeling a lot better, well rested. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit like I could use a little more sleep. Um, I'm feeling like I can use a little more sleep, um, but you know how it is. Once you eat or drink something, then your mind will perk up and you can be a little more alert. So it's strange how if I try to show my short stories to other targeted individuals that's related to gang stalking and try to get my art and creativity out there, and some people may not even be interested in reading because they don't like you. Well, they don't like me, but if if it's other targets, whoever's popular and fake, they get treated like a doggone celebrity. They'll get all the worship. So, but I'm glad a few people were interested and, you know, thought that I write very well. Um, people have told me that they think I'm a great writer. But I guess this passion has been in me since since I was a kid, and and I remember the foster mom trying to tell the fake social workers, Candy, she writes prose. Mm-hmm. And if I try to show anything creative or artistic, the foster mom shunned me. But my twin sister got all this praise from her music and poetry and whatever else that she did, and everybody narcissistically glorified her as multi-talented. But when it came to me, I got pushed to side and shoved off and just ignored and shunned. So they hardcore pushed my twin sister to the top with whatever. It's like if and I was wondering, why is one twin allowed to share and express art and creativity, and mine is suppressed. Like when I tried to for a brief moment, I wanted to try to major in art, going to Nicholls State University, and the foster mom was like, "You're not autistic. What can you draw?" And then they had this girl trying to tell me that's not a realistic girl, Katie. So I changed my major again. I kept changing my major several times, and then I settled for just majoring in general studies because I started off biology pre-med, and then I had a hard time. Well, that's a different video. I can't elaborate right at the moment, but I had a hard time with that major, and then switched my major maybe about 4 or 5 times. But people thought I was crazy or insane for switching my major so much. And it's like I didn't realize that was being manipulated by narcissistic perps. That if I try to major in, and it's like, why do y'all care what I major in? I mean, I'm just with y'all like a couple of years temporarily, and I'll never see or hear from y'all again for the rest of my life. So why do you think you got the authority to dictate what I should major in? But eventually I majored in Spanish and stuck with it, and y'all see where I'm at now. So I try to major in education or special education. Major in I try to major in biology pre-med. I try to major in general studies. I try to major in art. Yeah, I think those are the times I switched my major. And then when I switched schools, I actually majored in Spanish and stuck with it. But I think when I started off, I thought I wanted to major in biology pre-med, but then minor in psychology. But I ended up graduating with, I didn't even have a minor. I just, majored in Spanish, and she was struggling to get out, and I just couldn't wait. And Hurricane Katrina made everything worse. So, but the way everything went with English, with everybody trying to shun me, saying that my writing is incoherent or writing is poor and stuff. And now when it comes to writing essays, they try to make it like as if my writing is so bad. But when it comes to writing creativity, people say, well, you write very well, or you're very gifted in that area. So, I feel like I know I ain't the greatest, but I try. I'm just trying to survive day to day. So I went longer than I intended on this video. So I don't know. Maybe I should wait a little while longer, or if I just should just get to uploading right now, because I know I've been dealing with the noise harassment and noise pollution all day long. So I'll see y'all later. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.